In March of 1969, an 18-member team called the Apache Blues was ambushed by hundreds of enemy fighters in Vietnam. Coming up this Memorial Day weekend in Ontario is a special screening for the documentary film of that event for the men involved. Well, we have here in the Daybreak studio Vietnam vet Dwayne Blower, one of the heroic men involved in that harrowing event back in '69, and also Dan Koba, who wrote the soundtrack for the film. Welcome to Daybreak, gentlemen. Glad you're here.
Thank you for having us.
Dan, I'm going to start with you. Can you just give us a little history about the Apache Blues and that event of that day in March?
Yes, we were a quick reactionary force, and when a helicopter gets shot down, well, it's our job to go get the men out of there, alive or dead. But it was always a race because the NVA would be trying to get them before we got there, and so we had a lot of hairy moments.
I bet. Dan, you composed a soundtrack. What does this film mean for you and the event that Dan?
First off, I'm not a veteran.
Okay.
And Dwayne and I actually played football together many years ago. And I knew him, but I really never knew him the way I do today. When I saw the response that it was my 50th class reunion, and a guy that left when we were in 8th grade came in contact with Dwayne, and Dwayne said, "I thought you were dead." And the last time they saw each other, Dwayne, the story goes that he carries Dan out of the rice paddies of Vietnam with 4 holes in his back, but it isn't really Dan that it was his brother Donnie. That there's no way in the world I could put 2 brothers in the same song.
I see.
But for them to meet at the 50th class reunion and the last time they saw each other was in Vietnam, I thought that was incredible. So they're hugging, and I went and asked if I could write a song about what I just witnessed. And the rest of it has just come about because of writing that song Name Tag. And I've been very, very, very fortunate, and I'm hoping that my music does help these guys.
Can you tell me about the film screening this weekend?
Well, you
want me to tell?
Yeah.
All right. The directors of the movie, Dustin Sweet and Dave Merlino, are coming from Spokane, Washington, and Taos, New Mexico, along with 9 of the Blues. They're coming from all over, from North Carolina to Monterey, California, from Brownsville, Texas to Wisconsin. They're coming from all over. They love this guy. And they're going to have a special showing of this thing outdoors. Gunderson Hospital provided us with a 20 by 16 screen, and we're just very, very, very fortunate. Very fortunate.
Okay. And what time is the actual screening of the event?
The
film itself, I guess.
The movie will be on at dark.
Okay.
But the first band comes on at 3, my band comes on at 6, and then we're going to have Dustin Lutke is our MC from Channel 19.
Sure.
And we have a young man by the name of Everson, who's going to be doing the national anthem. He sang for the Green Bay Packers, so I figure he can do it for us. We've got the chaplains from the High Ground, which is in Neelsville, and the chaplain from the National Vietnam Memorial coming. And then the Blues will introduce those guys, and we'll introduce the directors of the movie, and it'll be just an emotional day.
Dwayne, have you seen the film already?
Yes.
And do you think it's going to be it's going to be very moving for everybody?
I'm hoping it will. It's when we started this whole project, we told them, it's to help other veterans, like the Iraqis, that they've went over and had 2, 3, 4 tours, and it's to show them how they should talk to one another and their families, and let them know what they did. It'll take a heavy load off them, but that's basically the whole thing, is to help other veterans.
That's always needed, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Well, thank you so much for your time. We're out of it right now. So so this weekend, Saturday, the filming
Starts at 3 o'clock is the first band, and the movie will be on at dark at 9.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Pray for no rain. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.